The Whispering Forest. Long ago, in a quiet Igbo village nestled under the shadow of the great oak tree, something mysterious began to happen. The people of Umuaka were known for their rich traditions and harmony with the land. But one fateful season, strange whispers filled the air at night. The sound seemed to drift from the dense forest, soft yet insistent, like an ancient song calling out to be heard. The villagers were uneasy. "It is the spirits," the elders said, shaking their heads. "They bring warnings." Mothers clutched their children tighter at night, and hunters avoided the woods altogether. Yet the whispers continued, growing louder with each passing moon. Among the villagers was Neka, the only daughter of his Okri, the village leader. Neka was not like the others. While most avoided the whispers, she was drawn to them. She had always been curious, asking questions no one else dared to. One night, as the moon bathed the village in silver light, Neka decided to uncover the truth. With a lantern in hand and courage in her heart, she ventured into the forest alone. The forest was alive with sounds, the rustle of leaves, the hoot of an owl, and the ever-present whispers guiding her deeper. Suddenly, she reached a clearing where an ancient Iroko tree stood tall, its roots like giant fingers gripping the earth. Beneath it stood three figures cloaked in flowing robes that shimmered like water under the moonlight. Their eyes glowed softly, filled with both wisdom and sorrow. "Who are you?" Neka asked, her voice trembling yet firm. One of the figures stepped forward. "We are the keepers of wisdom. We come with a gift for your people, but it is not a gift to be taken lightly. Listen carefully, child. The gift of knowledge." The keeper spoke of lands far beyond the rivers and mountains, where people had learned to make marks that spoke even in silence. These marks told stories, recorded histories, and unlocked the secrets of the natural world. They spoke of numbers that could measure the stars and knowledge that could heal the sick. "This gift is called education," said the keeper. "It is the light that illuminates darkness, the key that opens doors to endless possibilities. But it comes with responsibility." Neko listened intently. "Why bring this gift to us now?" she asked. The keepers exchanged solemn glances. "Because the world beyond your village is changing. Strangers will come, some with good intentions, others with greed. Without knowledge, your people will be at their mercy. But with it, you can stand tall, protect your heritage, and shape your destiny." Welcoming the gift. The next morning, Neko returned to the village and told her father everything. The elders gathered under the oak tree to hear her tale. Some were skeptical, fearing it was a trick from the spirits. Others were intrigued but cautious. Isokori, wise and measured, said, "If what my daughter says is true, we must listen. Let us invite the keepers to our village." When the keepers arrived, they were greeted with a mix of curiosity and fear. To prove their intentions, they performed a simple demonstration. One of them drew symbols in the sand, and another read them aloud. The villagers gasped. It was as if they had unlocked a new language, one that could preserve thoughts and ideas forever. "We will teach you," the keeper said. "But learning will not be easy. It requires patience and discipline." The villagers agreed, and the old yam barn was converted into a learning house. Children sat on mats, tracing letters in the dirt with sticks. Adults came in the evenings, eager to understand the secrets of the marks and numbers. Learning and implementing. At first, the lessons were challenging. The symbols seemed strange, and the numbers felt foreign. Some children laughed at their mistakes, while others grew frustrated. But Neka, who had become the first teacher, encouraged them. "Every great journey begins with a single step," she said. Slowly, the village began to change. The farmers used numbers to measure their harvest and plan for seasons. The weavers created patterns inspired by the symbols they learned. Even the elders, once resistant, began to see the value of education. They wrote down stories that had only been told by word of mouth, preserving them for generations. One day, a boy named Chike surprised everyone by solving a problem the keepers had set for him. His solution helped the hunters build stronger traps, ensuring the village had enough food for the rainy season. The people celebrated, and Chike became a symbol of what education could achieve. The hidden reason. As the villagers embraced their new knowledge, the keepers called a final meeting. "There is something you must know," they said. "The gift we have brought is not just for your benefit. It is also a shield. Others will come to your land, not to share, but to take. They will bring strange tools and new ways, claiming to know what is best for you. With education, you will not be fooled. You will meet them as equals, not as servants." The villagers were silent, absorbing the weight of these words. Isokori stood and said, "We thank you for this warning. We will use what you have given us to protect our people and honor our ancestors." The reaction. The village redoubled its efforts to learn and grow. They sent messengers to neighboring villages, sharing what they had learned and inviting others to join them. Umuaka became a center of wisdom, where people came to exchange ideas and celebrate knowledge. When the strangers from distant lands finally arrived, they were met not by a helpless tribe, but by a people proud of their culture and strong in their understanding. The strangers' promises and threats held no sway over a community united by education and wisdom. The whispers in the forest ceased, but the villagers knew the keeper's spirits lived on in the knowledge they had shared. Neka, now a respected leader, often stood beneath the Iroko tree and told the story of how the gift of education had transformed their lives. "Knowledge is our strength," she would say, her voice carrying through the crowd. "With it, we honor our past, protect our present, and build our future." And so, the legacy of the keepers of wisdom lived on, shaping generations to come.